Good Friday morning, preschool. Let's start out by singing our Wish You Well song. Ready? We wish you well, we wish you well. All through the day today, we wish you well. Hands on your heart and send out love. We wish you well, we miss you guys. Happy Friday. Good morning, friends. We're going to do Play-Doh today, and we're going to make stuff that starts with letter C. C makes the sound. So take your Play-Doh, we're going to get it out, roll it around, smush it up some, and we're going to start out making a cookie. So we're going to pinch off a little ball. You just need like half of it. We're going to roll it around. Roll it in between your hands. You don't want to do it too hard or it'll squish it. And then once you get it in a little ball, we're going to take it and you're going to push it down with your hand like this and make it flat. So now you have something that looks like this. A little flat, round circle. That's the shape of a cookie. And then what we're going to do is pinch off some more and pinch off little tiny little pieces like this. And what you're going to do is roll them up and we're going to make chocolate chip cookies. So these are going to be the little chocolate chips. And we're going to place them on top of the cookie. Chocolate chip also starts with letter C. Get them in the little small balls and place them on your cookie. And we're going to do that a couple of times so we have a lot of chocolate chips on our cookie. Just roll them around lightly in your hand. Get little balls like that, and then you just put them on your cookie and give them a little push to make them stick. I'm going to do a couple more. Can you make the letter C sound? Cookie. And there you have your chocolate chip cookie. Now you can fold it up, squeeze it back together. Now let's make a carrot. Carrot. Can you say carrot? So I'm just going to pinch off another little piece and we're going to roll it around too, but you want it long ways. You don't want to roll it like this because you're going to get a ball. You want to roll it long ways. That makes it long. Then once you have a shape that looks like this, we're going to take our fingers and kind of smush it out. And then you can pinch your fingers together like this and make the top a little square for the top of the carrot. We're making basically like a long carrot, a long triangle. So it's going to look something like that. And it's okay if it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want something that's wide at the top and then gets narrow at the bottom. And then just to make it look like a carrot, I'm going to pinch off some stuff and I'm going to roll it again long ways like this. And then I'm just going to break it off into pieces and I'm going to put them on top of my carrot to make it look like the leaves on the top of a carrot. You just push them down into the Play-Doh. And there's your carrot. Now we're going to wad it up and we're going to make a cloud. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it like this in the palms of my hand and make another little ball. And then I'm going to do the same thing I did with the cookie. I'm going to take it and I'm going to smash it down with my hand. So you're going to have another little circle that looks like that. And what we're going to do, because clouds are puffy and really odd shapes, we're just going to take our fingers and squeeze it out some and not make like a perfect round circle. And then I'm just going to take it and swirl my fingers back and forth. And you can do yours however you want. Just imagine what a cloud looks like and try to make that with your Play-Doh. It might not always look like a cloud, but in your imagination, it can be whatever you want it to be. And then so there is your cloud. It's puffy and fluffy. There's your cloud. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. I sent out a survey asking your favorite things, your favorite color, and your favorite animal, and I thought we could take a look at those results so far. We have 7 responses. If you still want to complete that survey so you can be included in our classroom graphs, go to the description of this video and there's a link to the survey. So far, our favorite colors, purple has the most response. Actually, it's tied with red. Purple and red are the same, and then we have blue. So those are our 3 colors so far, purple, red, and blue. And then for favorite animal, looks like dog is winning. And then tied, we have dinosaur, chicken, horse, pig, unicorn, and zebra. I love these answers. Those are great. And let's see. Let's look at favorite food so far. We have all individual responses for food. Sausage, pizza, salad, cookies, pizza, grapes, and macaroni and cheese. So keep sending in your responses so we can compare and see which will be the winner. So today we are going to be making binoculars, and here are a pair of our classroom binoculars. Binoculars are a really cool tool that you can use to see things that are far away. It makes them appear closer so you can get a better look. You look through one side like this, and the special lenses helps you to see things more clear. It makes them appear closer and bigger. So that's what binoculars are for. Today we're going to make some pretend binoculars with some of your materials that you got in your green bag. So you will need your paper and your scissors, and you will need your glue stick. So you need those 3 things, your scissors, your glue, and your paper. And we are going to make some binoculars. Now you can also use, you can keep toilet paper rolls or paper towel rolls and make binoculars out of those too, just ever how you want to make them. So the first thing you need to do is tear out a piece of your paper. Very carefully, don't want it to rip. So you have your piece of paper, and then you're going to need your scissors. I'm going to use my scissors because I don't want to open up the nice new package. But this is what your scissors look like. And we're going to cut this paper in half long ways. So when we cut it in half, we're going to cut this one piece into 2 equal parts. So just your best guess of going right down the middle. Let's cut that in half. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so once you have that cut in half, this is what your piece of paper looks like. Now we're going to cut this in half. We're going to cut this down the middle into 2 equal parts. Ta-da! So you have, these are the 2 pieces that you'll need. Now you can use the other piece for something different, or you can even make 2 pair of binoculars if you want to make a pair for somebody else. So the next thing you're going to need is your glue stick, and we are going to glue down the end of the piece of paper. Okay, so let's glue. Gotta
twist it up. There we go. Make sure you got enough on there. That looks good. Now, we're going to roll. Start from the other end that does not have the glue and tuck it over and roll it. You might need help with this part. It can get a little tricky. I'm going to roll it very slow and carefully. Now, I'm going to straighten it up. Make sure that glue is pressed down. So now we have one side of our binoculars. Now we're going to do the other side. So get your other piece of paper and let's glue the end of that. Now, I'm just using plain, the paper plain. If you want to color it, you can do that before you glue. So if you want to get your crayons out or your paint and make this more colorful, you can do that. Now I'm just going to use it plain white today. So now we're ready to tuck and roll. Trying to keep it straight. Alright, and now stick your fingers inside there and push down. That'll make the glue that paper together. So now we have our two pieces. Now I'm going to add glue down the side so I can glue those two rolls together. So I'm going to kind of push and flatten it just for this part. Glue all the way down. Now, get your other roll and press them together. Okay? Now you have your two rolls glued together and ta-da! You have your very own pair of play binoculars. Now, these of course don't have the special lenses like real ones, so we just have to use our imagination. Maybe you want to pretend that you're on a safari in Africa and you're looking out and you can see giraffes and elephants, or maybe you want to pretend you're at the beach and you're looking out at the ocean and you're trying to see the dolphins or the whales. You can pretend anything you want to do. Just use your imagination. So those are binoculars. If you have string at home or yarn, you could even tape or glue on a piece of string or yarn, and that way they can hang around your neck like these do. And that way you can be a scientist and go in your backyard and see what you can find.